Welcome to episode 4. And last we left off, you guys were going to the Royal Banquet where the king had a speech, and so did the ambassador from Thracia. As she was in the middle of her speech, or ending her speech, the lights suddenly went out, and we left rolling initiative.
Oh my goodness.
Chaos. Chaos. The
So,
only type of us that's allowed. Chaos.
the initiative has been set at the end of last session, so that's all still here. And we're going to start with the guards' turn. The guards, before I do that, the bandits have to come out of hiding. So, bam.
Oh my good, oh jeez, oh. I see them all popping up.
So, the guards are going to mobilize. Once I get back to the objects and tokens layer, let's see. That is right there. So this guard's going to get on this here bandit, and he's going to swing. I need his stuff. I do not have his stuff.
Get his stuff. Get his stuff.
Get that stuff.
I got his stuff. Move this over.
So
there.
you could go out and get more stuff.
Did
Yes.
you also get his things? It's very important.
I did get his things. And
He
he
his stuff and his things.
and he's gonna swing at this bandit with his spear. Or stab at, I should say. And he's going to miss.
Boo. Can't trust a
And
guard these days.
this guard here is going to try to mobilize. He's going to be able to just barely make it. And he will hit with a natural 20 on this guard. So,
Yeah. Hey, you're more useful than the other one. I want to find out that guard's name.
so 1d6. So,
Oh my god, I just saw the 20.
okay, so he's going to hit the guard for 6 damage stabbing.
You're much less useful than I thought you were.
Alright. So
I
that
don't
guard
want-
is, or that bandit is bloodied. I need to get some music. Give me just a second.
Cue the music.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh man, this is kind of quiet.
Oh, sorry. I'm not a bard, sorry.
Oh man. Let's do
Hold on, we need to get some music. Gather up all of the crew, it's time to ship out Binks' brew.
Okay,
alright.
you need a multi-class bard now.
Alright, there we go. We got music. I was like, wow, man, this is oddly quiet and weird. And I was like, okay, yeah, music. Alright, so we're back. Still a couple guards. Let's see. There is 2. Those 2 are gonna. These guys are gonna move in and cover the door to make sure nobody escapes. Nobody evil, of course, escapes. These 2 guards are going to close in on the king and kind of get a little bit closer.
Do I know which one of those is Dashby?
Dashby is right here.
Okay.
And that's gonna end the guard's turn. Now it's the bandits. This bandit's gonna move up and swing on this innocent civilian here.
Rude.
Just gotta get his stats. Of course, I'm misclicking and popping up my email instead. There we go. Okay, so that is 20 plus 3. I'm gonna assume 17 hits a commoner.
I would assume so.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm thinking maybe armor class, like, 8.
Yeah. He's gonna swing with a scimitar, which is also okay. It's a d6 plus 1. Okay, so he swings down on this civilian right here, and you just hear kind of scream and then kind of choke on blood and die.
Oh God!
And then this guy's turn. He's going to come up and do the same thing to this civilian, this commoner. 10. I need to look up their stats.
To what? The stats of a commoner?
Yeah.
I
I know it's not that great, but I just need it where I can see it.
know their
Okay.
AC is at least a 10.
Yeah, their AC is. Okay. So that does hit, and he's going to take his slash with his scimitar at this commoner.
Oh God! Oh!
And, yeah, this one, he kind of slices the throat of this commoner. And this one's a guy, and you just see him kind of grab his throat and fall down until he's dead.
Aw. Just looked it up. Commoners have usually 1d8 worth of hit points.
Jesus Christ!
On this, it is 4, according to the Roll20
Yep.
stats.
Yeah, you're good.
Alright, so this bandit, right here down by Colin's, gonna move toward this commoner. And, slice. 12 is a hit, and he's going
God, these poor people!
5. So this one
Oh!
is just a lady cowering, and he just swings his scimitar, using both of his hands, just because he can. And Colin, you just see your head just kind of fly off and bounce at your feet.
God damn it. Could you guys just stop dying for like 2 seconds?
This bandit here is going to swing at the guard, which I should also have up. Alright, so that is a d20 plus 3 to hit. 19 will hit the guard. It'll hit the guard for 3 damage. The guard is still up. He took it like a champ. So that would be 8. Alright. Which bandits did I miss? Did I get all of them? I think I got all of them. And
Did you get the one up here? Oh, crap. Up
Oh,
here?
nope, I did not. Nope. Okay, so he's gonna take his swing at the guard. And he's gonna miss. So now it is the noble's turn. This guy first, he's gonna try to run away. Let's see the distance over here. So, this noble over here, this is the elven lady. She's also gonna try to run away.
Oh my God! I have to imagine there's like op attacks going off.
You took her. If you go around them, you'll be okay.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm imagining. They see this guy clearly, and they're trying to steer clear of him.
Yeah, if you go from like here to here.
They can also take the disengage, so yeah.
Yeah. So now we have Belarus here, who's gonna get next to the king. Counts as a noble. Then this mystery feller here. He is going to do his move.
Move, little buddy.
And he is going to swing. So I need to get his stat blocked up. Man, I have a lot of stuff going on right now.
You.
Where's the mystery fellow at?
Hidden right now. He's in stealth.
Oh.
Okay. He started the encounter in stealth. And he's going to swing at the king during his exercise. Okay. Let's see. Short sword, which is d20 plus 6 with advantage.
Jesus Christ!
It's 25.
Jesus Christ! Oh my God!
And that is an auto crit, I believe, because he's in stealth.
It depends, because
He has sneak attack. It's one of his things. Which is
it just
40.
means that'd be extra damage, yeah.
Yep, so that is going to be 1d6 plus 3. And then there's 4 extras, so 5 total d6 plus 3.
Jesus! Oh my God! The king!
Gotta get back to the player, and you see the king kind of scream in agony and pain suddenly as blood starts dripping. He still manages to stay up, but he's barely up. And then suddenly behind him, if I can get to the right layer. Alright. And you see Assassin appear behind him.
Oh my god!
Alright, now it's the commoner's turn. The ones that there are.
There's only one nice. Oh wait, two. There's two.
Alright, so this commoner's gonna try to run over here.
Please run.
This commoner's gonna run in. This commoner doesn't really have anywhere to go.
Run! Hide in the barrel.
Hide under the table.
And she's gonna stealth or she's gonna try the roll of stealth, which is commoner right there. So that'd be either Dex.
Yeah.
Nope, not that many.
5 d20s. Pick whichever one.
61. She definitely has. Now a 2.
Oh, whoa, though. The first one was a nat 20. I'm just saying.
All right. And with that, Fang, it's your turn.
Oh my god! You have overloaded my head with everything that is going on. Commoners are dying. I have to take a look at my... I'm gonna go to my ideals. Oh my god. Wait a second. Okay, so I have dark vision. The lights are out.
Yep. And, yeah, they're still out for now.
Do I recognize this man?
You do not. This is just a random bandit boss.
Ah, mother... Okay, so... I see the king getting stabbed. Oh god, where's everyone else on this initiative? Sorry, this is getting a little video gaming, but I'm just trying to like... I'm gonna... Oh god.
Yeah, so kind of like in this time, like, it's still total chaos, it's still dark. Not everybody really knows 100% what's going on yet.
Let's see.
If I can... I know
Okay.
I can't metagame it, but if I'm gonna try to go here, basically.
All right.
Ooh, actually, I was gonna go there. Like, but if you want to, that leaves it open to me. Fang will then shout, "Protect the king!" And then he's going to charge this bandit right here.
All right.
And he's gonna take a swing with... Did they take our weapons?
Shit, they do have your weapons.
They do have our weapons,
the
so...
weapons-
Ashby has your weapons.
Yeah, the weapons are still in the carriage.
Wait! I remember I hid my club in my vest.
There you go. All right.
So I'll take out the club, and I'm gonna club away at this bandit.
All right.
14.
14 on a bandit hits.
Take that 4, and I'm going to rage.
All right. So you club this bandit, kind of like on the shoulder. It's just like, oh, you son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch! And I'm going to go for another club on my next turn. So, that'll end my turn.
Okay. All right, Conlon. So you see Fang run up to this bandit here who just chopped this lady's head off. What do you do?
We're gonna be running around the pillar and coming up here, and coming right over here to the king's side.
Okay.
Need to get within touch range for cure wounds on the king.
Okay.
Pretty sure he wants this health, so I don't think he's gonna be trying to fight me for it.
Gather up all of the crew, it's on the ship, a big sea brew, see wind blows, where it knows. Oh shit, I finally was muted, damn it!
Told you, you're gonna have to multi-class bard now.
Damn it. Now I'm really embarrassed.
Okay. So you touch a king and you see some of his blood or some of his wounds start to seal up a little bit, and the bleeding is less intense. And does cure wounds cure poison?
Cure wounds, I believe, only regains hit points.
According to that description, no.
Okay. So the assassin did not have a poison dagger, so the king is lucky. All right. And would you like to do anything else?
Sadly,
Just
I
a
have no bonus
question.
action. Go on.
Would his poison dagger? Oh, he didn't have a poison dagger. Okay, I was about to say because detect poison. I had detect poison and disease up. I didn't know if that would show up in that or not.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that.
It's all good. I was just wondering.
Alright, so now is the bandit boss's turn. He's kind of the one in charge of all this. And he's going to run down toward this random noble here. And he's going to attack, so, God damn it, I need another thing up. Alright.
So I think it's the nobles they're going for, even though they're obviously hurting the king very badly. Maybe everybody. Maybe they're going after everybody.
Okay, so, he's going to swing. Do I have the bandit boss? I need to pull that up as well. I did this to myself.
You've done that yourself, Anakin!
It's bandit captain, okay.
Oh god.
Noble, move him over here. Yeah, so
They really did that actor dirty because he did what they told him to do. He did
Yeah.
good job for what they told him to do. But unfortunately,
Alright, so he is going to swing with his scimitar. So that's +5 to hit. First swing is going to miss, but he has multi-attack. And, okay, so he takes 2 attacks with his scimitar and 1 with his dagger. The dagger's going to hit.
bitch.
And that is going to do, which I believe the dagger's a d4. So 1d4 plus 3.
Swear to God, if this noble has 3 HP.
5 damage. Noble's still up, but he is bleeding. And that's going to end his turn. Alright, mine, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to yell to Dashby, get the king out of here, as I cast Fog Cloud over in this area, 20-foot radius of fog, pretty much just getting this guy and the 2 guards in it. That way we can still see the king.
Alright.
Let me see. It's the area is considered heavily obscured. Lasts for up to an hour. Pretty much it gives them disadvantage on anybody that's in it has disadvantage on sight or attack rolls or anything because you're in fog.
Okay.
To kind of shield him. Now I can't remember. Did we say that you could do a spell and a cantrip?
Yes.
Or okay, all right. Then with the flame that's already in my hand, I'm gonna send the flame to this bandit.
Okay.
All right, and that is a 16 to hit.
16. Let me pull up his thing. I have a bunch of them up, but no. And captain. 16 does hit.
All right, and he takes 7 fire damage.
Okay. So, math. Shit, I'm garbage at math. Alright, I got it. Did I get that right? Yeah, I did.
5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So, cast your
There we go.
flame, and it hits kind of like the bandit captain as you see his beard start to singe and smolder.
I drew a square for the fog.
Okay.
That D8 of healing should have had a +3. I don't see the +3 on it. Should have been 11 points. I'm sorry.
That's alright. Yeah. Alright, I added it. And is that your turn?
Yes, that'll be my turn.
Okay. So the king. The king is right here. So, anybody who's attacking anybody in the obscured fog has disadvantage.
Yes, or anybody attacking in or out of the fog, because it's pretty much a blinding effect.
Okay. So, the king is going to try to attack the assassin that just stabbed him. Which is his
That's
stats
a
right here.
valid. That is a valid attempt at that, King. Good job.
Okay, so 20 is going to hit. And his damage is rapier, so that's going to be, So this king's a little bit stronger, so I'll give him a little bit of a boost on that. Maybe it's a king after all. So he's going to do 7 damage. And you guys barely hear a response from what he stabbed at. Oh, it's disadvantage. He's still hit anyway. Okay. Alright. So,
I posted fog cloud in the chat there. That way you could read it and make sure that I'm reading it right.
Alright. So, the top of the turn, all the lights come back on. You guys are able to see clearly again. And you see just a room full of chaos.
Oh.
And before the turn order starts, would anybody like to check their surroundings real quick?
Yes.
I would.
I'm going to do terribly at it, but I am going to give it my best.
Oh yeah, that's some good surrounding checking.
Alright. So, Conlon, you look around, you just see a bunch of dead commoners, some bandits with their swords out, some guards with their spears, and a couple nobles trying to make their way, and the king and Balaris side by side, facing off against this assassin with
But I
a...
still see food is on the table. That's
Yep, the food is still there. Mine and Fang, you guys notice that a certain somebody is nowhere to be found. And that certain somebody is Lady Denatra. She is completely MIA.
the bitch.
Did I happen to see her leave with having the flame up looking at her as soon as the lights went out?
No, you did not.
Oh shit.
It's almost like she magically vanished.
Oh.
Alright, so it is now the guard's turn. We'll start with this guy first. I need to pull his stuff up. And he's going to swing at this assassin. And his attack is a spear. He's going to use both hands. 14. And he will miss. So we'll move to the next guard, this guy here. Also going to swing with his spear. Two-handed. That will hit. And that is a D8 plus 1. 2 damage. He just manages to clip the assassin barely. So that was 2, right? Ooh, he's got nice health. Alright. So this guard here on this bandit, he's going to swing at the bandit he's on. He's gonna do one-handed. Alright, 21, that definitely hits. That is a D6 plus... Come on, brain. There we go. 6 damage on this guy. Okay, then we'll we'll go down to this guy here. He's going to swing as well. I'm having an aneurysm. There we go. 19.
Be alright?
Yeah, I just overwhelmed myself. I keep dropping that. Alright, so that's going to be a two-handed hit. 4. So this bandit that this guard's fighting is extremely bloodied. And these two guards... At least this guy here... Oh, shit, come on. This guy right here, he's going to move toward the bandit captain to get on his flank. And he's going to try to hit him. And miss. Oh, this guard's going to stay stationary. I think that's all the guards. So now it's the bandit's turn. This bandit's going to do a retaliatory attack on this guard. Just gotta pull up their sheet. 15, that definitely will hit. Nope, never mind, that does not hit. Okay, so that's his turn. The bandit on Fang, he's gonna swing at you with a 12.
Miss.
Okay. Alright, so this bandit up here at the top, he's gonna move toward that commoner who made a lot of noise trying to get away and hide. And he's gonna swing. And he surprisingly will miss. Then we'll move to this bandit here, who will also move toward this commoner who made a lot of noise and also tried to swing. And that will hit. So as a d6 plus 1. Okay, so you guys see another commoner get beheaded.
Oh God.
And
Why?
did I do this guy yet? I don't think I did that guy yet. And he'll miss. Alright, now for the noble's turn. So we'll start with this guy. He'll go out and he'll go out. And as they do, two more bandits were waiting out there
Oh
for him.
my God.
Objects and tokens. And yeah, so he's gonna come out unknowing and he's gonna catch an attack of opportunity. And 15, which I do believe does hit a noble. So that will be a d6 plus 1. 2 damage. So this noble barely gets hit by it. So that is okay. Then this, he'll also try to do the same thing and get an attack opportunity on him. And miss. So these two nobles get away safely.
Nice. 2 lived. Yay! We win, guys. 2 lived.
2 of the higher class citizens lived. Yeah.
Alright, now it is Balar Snalar's turn. And he's gonna swing at this feller here. And he's gonna use his rapier, which is a d20, and he's a little bit stronger. 24, which will hit with a d8 plus 3.
With the head of the king's security team.
Oh.
Alright, 11 damage.
Was that Dashby?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Dashby.
Oh my God.
Balaris Nalar, captain
And-
of the head of the king's security.
Because I like him, he has multi-attack,
Nice. Oh my God.
which will hit again
Yes.
for 6 damage. So, Bandit's still up after all this. And now it is his turn. Oh shit.
Hmm?
You know, none of
Fog
those.
cloud.
Yeah, none of those count. All right, we'll roll
Well,
roll
you
with
can-
disadvantage on the first attack, which was a 24, 18. So that's still gonna hit. Now for the second attack. Okay, yeah,
Hey,
they
still
both
hit!
Yeah.
Get him, Balaris.
Balaris. This isn't the first time Balaris has been a scuffle like this.
All right, so the thief
We will
here,
fight in the shade.
or the assassin here, he's going to take a disengage action and back up, and then he's going to
Oh, good.
roll a contested. All right, everybody make a contested perception with disadvantage because he's in the fog.
Disadvantage. Okay. Perceiving disadvantage.
Oh, that was a 19 and a 1.
And he has advantage because he's in the fog.
Okay, I'll make one too. 18.
Yep.
No, 7. Jesus. Disadvantage.
So, everybody in this room right now, as the assassin goes back and sinks into the fog, he simply disappears. And he's
God damn
gone.
it.
Nope. Okay, the commoners.
He's stealthed again.
for the
Son of a bitch.
commoner is going to make her way out to the door, where she sees these two bandits waiting for her, and she freezes up because like there's two bandits waiting for her. Fang, it's your turn.
Okay, clubbing.
All right.
Clubbing away with anger. I'm gonna use reckless to crit.
All right.
So let's roll that. Boom.
Roll. Describe your kill.
Yep. I'm gonna knock this bandit out. Actually, just fucking crash the club right into his head, right into his temple, send him to the floor.
All right. So non-lethal kill or non-lethal hit. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, good choice. I wasn't gonna suggest it. Good
So,
choice.
where is a good sleep icon I could use? Or we'll just give it the tied up
Closing
one.
eyes.
Okay. Yep. All right. There it is.
There you go. So let's see. Let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. I'm right behind this one now. I'll end my turn
All right.
as I move in to go and strike this one in the back of the head.
All right. All right, Conlon, it's your turn.
I need to see how far. Actually, it'd be better to see how.
So I'm gonna click this real quick so you know what reckless attack does.
All right.
All right. I take it the table will be difficult terrain to jump onto.
Yeah, it'll be half your movement just to jump onto.
Okay. Just need to see one more thing real quick. Okay. That line would still get me through both bandits, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. So if I move on the table to here, this gives me still line of sight for both bandits, just in case.
Yep.
I'm aiming for this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my other spell, picking up a knife on the way over, or no, sorry, picking up a fork on the way over, and catapulting it straight at the that bandit.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and roll attack.
Is spell save DC of 13.
Okay.
They have to.
Is that dexterity?
Yes, dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
I know it's not very good again to choose against a bandit, and if it misses the first one, it'll go through and travel to the second.
Okay. Ignore that roll. That's a bad roll. There we go. Okay. So the first one takes a hit and goes through
then
to the
it'll-
other one.
No, it strikes the first object it comes into contact with and stops.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's a catapult. So I literally just picked up the fork and flung it
All right. So
with a pretty good amount of damage here. Pretty good amount of damage.
3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
With a fork though?
Yeah, just the back end of the fork hit him.
I don't know. I don't know about that one. I'm gonna have to go ahead and say that's got to be at least a D4 or at most a D4 because it's a fork.
If it were a tiny little stone, it's the spell itself that's causing the force of the impact.
Okay.
The strength of which it hits.
Yeah, it's not my physical strength. It's the spell strength. This is my other spell slot.
Yeah. All right.
Catapult's really fun.
And it's the only reason I took this damn thing.
All right. Yeah. Go ahead and roll it. It's a 3d8 so because it's a little tiny fork and not like a big heavy boulder or something like that. Just because like even a fork moving at pretty high speed isn't gonna be as dangerous as something. All right, 15 damage. I'll allow it. All right, so
And if you want to say I picked up a plate instead, that's fine.
so a fork lifts off the table and just flies at this bandit, sticking him in the eye. And instead of just staying in the eye, it goes all the way back to the back of his skull, punching out a little bit, but not all the way through. Just enough to go through all the way through his skull, all the way through his brain, and you see just a few kind of fork things kind of sticking out the back of his head, and he's dead. All right, and is that the end of your turn?
That is the end of my turn. Movement and action. That's it.
Okay. So now it is this guy's turn, and he's fixated on this noble. I need to pull his thing back up, but I am having trouble clicking. There we go. Alright, so... multi-attack, he's got 3 attacks. Scimitar is the first one. 22 will definitely hit, and that is... d6 plus 3. Okay. So, you see the bandit captain here run this noble through with his sword, right through the chest, and he pulls out, and the noble falls down to the ground, lifeless.
Was that Lady Slandra Vesemir Relith?
That was just one of the random nobles. That's not one of the named ones. The 2 named ones left, and Lady, what's her name? I have it written down. Lady Dinatra's long gone. She's missing.
Gotcha. Just keeping track of which nobles that were of the ones that were mentioned.
Alright. Nope. Oh, God, computer's messing up. I have too much stuff up. Okay. What was I doing?
I'll get you a better computer, my friend.
Oh, no, I just need more monitors. The issue is I have 2 monitors and I have a bunch of stuff up. Trying to bounce between them. Alright, mine is your turn.
Alright, I don't know why I can't ever delete these. I'm gonna drop concentration on the fog cloud. It just dissipates.
Alright.
And as my action, I'm going to summon Nutty.
Okay.
And the little Nutty, the squirrel, runs up my shoulder, jumps off onto the table, and erupts into flames. Well, erupts into flames as he's jumping off of my shoulder.
Hey.
And that's. Let me read this real quick. Some of our spirit. That do what I think it did? That just posted literally everything. Okay. See, I'm just trying to make sure. Does he get a turn? Because his turn goes right after mine, I believe. Whereas what the wild companion does.
Did
Yeah, his goes right after mine, so that's my action. I'm gonna use produce flame as my bonus action to fire at the bandit captain again.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit
22
for
definitely hits.
7 damage.
7 damage. Alright.
And I can't tell if he. I don't see if he goes this turn or if he would go next turn after being summoned.
We'll say next turn.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Wait, that was your... Okay, no, that was your attack. Alright. No, he'd go this turn. I thought it was him who just attacked.
Okay, then you see him reach in. You see Nutty reach into his mouth and pull out a acorn and chuck it at the bandit captain using flame seed.
Alright.
That's a 14 to hit.
14 does not hit.
nice.
Well, you see the nut just fly past the bandit captain and burn up.
So the bandit captain looks over, just sees, almost in like slow motion, he sees just this flaming acorn go right by his head. You just hear a loud, "What the fuck?" Alright, so now it's the king's turn. The king is going to kind of he's going to take a defensive position, giving himself kind of a reaction.
Thank fucking God.
Alright, so new
Trying to
round.
protect his ass.
So these guards are going to close fully in to protect the king. This guard right here is going to swing on the bandit. Yes. Let's see. 20 will hit. So that is, and it's going to be a two-handed. Okay. So you see this guard just pierce this bandit's skull with a spear and pull out, and the bandit falls to the ground.
Nice.
Nice.
Alright, so it's this guard's turn, and he's going to attack the bandit captain.
Damn, I'm blocked by the pillar. I didn't get to see that one.
21's definitely going to hit, and it's going to be another two-handed strike. Yeah, this one's going to just barely kind of graze the bandit captain, but definitely draws a little bit of blood. So that will be... Okay. This guard's going to move in toward this door. Essentially just kind of confronting these two bandits and holding it. And he'll swing at this one up here first. And he will not hit. Yeah, these two are just kind of falling in ranks. Alright, now for the bandits.
He may have missed, but I like his perseverance.
We'll start with the guy up top here. He's gonna take cover from flying objects. And he's gonna kind of stay behind cover. That bandit's dead. This bandit is asleep. So this bandit's gonna take a swing at Fang. 6.
Oh, nope.
Alright. And I think that's all the regular bandits, if I'm correct. Alright, for the nobles. It's just Belarus, and he's gonna stay in rank protecting the king.
There's one more.
Oh, there is?
Over here on the...
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right, I completely forgot about him last time. Alright, he's gonna run over here. He's gonna push a commoner behind him and steal his spot.
What an ass. God.
He is a noble.
Flame seed. No.
This commoner, now feeling a little bit safe, is gonna move over this way by this guard, where actually she's gonna take cover by the guard.
You're lucky that pillar's in the way, noble. I want you to count your blessings. You are not within club throwing distance.
Alright, Fang, it's your turn.
But speaking of clubbing, I'm gonna club this one.
Alright, lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal. And I'm doing it recklessly. Wait, actually, real quick, that 6 you rolled against me, roll that one more time because I recklessly attacked.
Okay. 23
Yeah,
with a
you-
natural 20.
You know, I have to do it. I had to do it. Okay, so go ahead and roll your damage.
Okay, so that is a scimitar, which is and I think just another flat d6 after that, right?
That is 12. That's gonna get cut in half because I'm raging.
Yep, so 6 damage.
Yep, now I'll take my turn and club away at him like I said I was gonna.
Alright.
I'm gonna do it recklessly.
Alright.
18.
18 definitely hits.
He's gonna take 9 damage.
Alright. And again, sorry, lethal or non-lethal?
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. So you knock this guy out. Just kind of goes limp and then falls down on the ground, face first. You see his chest still moving, but he's
1,
not all there.
2, 3, up to the boss, Captain.
Alright.
I'll end my turn.
Alright, Tomlin, it's your turn.
So we've seen Fang attack recklessly. I want to see him swing his club conservatively next time. So I cannot see the assassin. I can't really help there, so I can only see that there is a bandit.
Everybody, make a perception check to see if the assassin's still there.
Normal.
Wow, I actually rolled high for once on perception.
Okay. So, Conlin and Fang. You guys don't see the assassin. You see a couple muddy footprints, though, as they go up and kind of out this way and then kind of disappear behind a corner.
He escaped. Or at least Conlon believes he escaped.
And mine, you don't really notice anything out of the ordinary.
Fire squirrel.
Staring at Fire Squirrel, and both you and Fire Squirrel are looking the wrong direction. Alright, so it looks like this is only 25 feet. So we'll head right over there. Within 10 feet and poison pocket sand.
Okay.
So,
And he's got to make
spell
a save.
for Constitution.
Constitution, alright. Which is a +1. 10 is a fail.
Yay. Yay.
Alright.
It's a hand.
Yeah, 1d12 poison damage.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, so you see the bandit kind of lean over, coughing, throwing up a little bit, but he quickly gets back up. His eyes bloodshot. He's having a little trouble breathing. And he's got blood kind of coming out from his eyes and nose, but he is still up.
And Conlon will just glance over at mine. Looks like they have to breathe too.
Mine just sits there and kind of chuckles.
Alright. So, now it's the bandit captain's turn. And, he's gonna focus on this guard. And he's got multi-attacks, so he's got 2 attacks with the scimitar. First one's gonna completely miss, like really badly.
Who is he targeting?
He is targeting the guard.
Okay.
Second one is also gonna miss, and then he's gonna, with his final swing, his dagger. Which is really gonna miss, really bad.
My goodness.
Jeez.
I'm afraid you just watches this. You're a captain?
Shut up, it's not my fault.
You know what, let me show you how it's done. I go to club him.
Alright, mine's your turn.
Okay. How far is that guy from me? That's 30 foot. And that only goes up to 15 foot. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to go with Old Faithful. Produce flame and fire.
Alright.
That's a 15 to hit the bandit captain.
Okay, 15 does hit.
Does hit. Nice. That is 1 point of fire damage.
Alright. So you just kind of catch him with the number, it just kind of burns him a little bit. He's like, ah! Shakes it off real quick.
And then Nutty is also going to throw another flaming acorn at the guy
Alright.
with a 13.
13 misses.
Nutty just can't seem to hit anything.
That's okay.
And that ends.
Alright. Alright, so pretty much everybody in this group, all 4 of these guys, they're going to stay in like a defensive position. So it's going to go, we're going to start with this guard here, who's going to swing at this guy. The 16, which will hit, and 2 damage.
Not rolling on the high end.
Ooh. No, I have not. This guard right here, he's going to take a stab at the bandit captain as well. 22 is definitely going to hit.
Nice.
8 damage.
Oh my god.
Get him.
Yeah, get him.
This guard right here, he's just going to kind of put his spear kind of like down right like at the bandit to make sure he doesn't move. But he's not going to actually attack. He's just kind of making sure the bandit wakes up. He's pretty much dead. This guard down here is going to move toward the gate. This guard's just gonna shove this noble out of the way.
Okay, I like him.
Alright. And now for the bandits. Oh. This bandit's gonna move in on Conlon right here. And he's going to swing with his scimitar. 7.
And a miss, even without my armor.
All right. These two, they're going to swing on this one guard. 16, which does hit, so that is d6 plus 1. 6 damage on the guard. Now, this bandit right here is also going to swing on this guard. 17 does hit. 4 damage. So you see the guard take a slash and a stab. He goes down to a knee for a second, but he slowly gets back up. He's bleeding heavily, though. And now for the noble. The noble's panicking. He's just running around in circles.
Oh, God. I swear to God, if he goes and shoves that other commoner over.
Blars is going to stay in a defensive position. The commoner is going to take cover behind this pillar. And Fang, it's your turn.
Yep. Clubber to clubber, let's go. Recklessly.
All right.
19.
All right.
Or 9 damage.
Okay. That is
Non-lethal.
definitely a hit.
Yeah. I'll end my turn.
All right. Bandit boss. Okay, so with that clunk on the back of his head, he just kind of stands up straight, turns around, looks at you for a second, and he's going to swing at you. 23 for his first hit.
Roll one more time.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, 23 hits.
Okay. And
Dude, I got thrown out.
with advantage for all of his multi-attacks?
Yep.
Okay. So his second attack, 21 for the high one.
Yep.
So that's 2 with the scimitar, and then finally his dagger. 16.
Yes.
Okay, so we have a total of...
Let's see, got that damage.
Okay, so 1d6 plus 3. And that's 2 of those. And then a d4 plus 3. So total
Okay.
of...
21.
Yep, 21 damage.
Alright, so...
Half
Let me
is
just-
10.
Yep.
Yep.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's pretty mean.
Alright. And that's going to end his turn, so mine, it's your turn.
Seeing
I got
that
thrown out of order,
bandit.
but I'm okay with it.
I'm a little confused here. Hold up. Did something get messed up? Wouldn't it be Colin's turn?
Yeah,
Yeah, I was supposed to say
Thrown out of
Colin should be
order.
before me.
Okay,
I got
yeah.
thrown out of order by, after Fang for some reason, but I was okay with where I was. I was
Oh.
after the king.
Yeah, sorry about that. I must accidentally click and dragged by accident.
It's your fault. It's all your fault.
It is. Alright, Colin, it is your turn.
I really don't care. If you want to put me after the king, I'm okay. I was seriously just going to shift and stay within his threat range to grab a plate and try to smack him upside the head, non-lethal damage.
Okay. So that would... We consider that, just roll an attack with your strength modifier.
All right. 22 plus 1. That's a miss.
Okay, yeah. Alright. Would you like to do anything else?
No, shifting would be my movement, and that would, yeah, I don't have any bonus actions. Good to go.
Okay. Alright, mine. Now it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to use. Yes, I'm going to use Thorn Whip on this guy.
Okay.
Let's say, come on, 7 to hit.
7 misses.
Alright, then as my bonus action, I'm gonna have Nutty throw another Flame Seed at the Bandit Captain. With a natural 20 to hit.
Nice.
That hits.
Nice. Go Nutty. Alright, and...
nuts! That's a lot of nuts!
I can't get this off my screen.
That'll be $4, baby! You want fries with that?
Are we allowed to do PSP commercials? I don't know.
That is
Not sponsored by
1d6 is... Why did it just roll that? 6, 4, 5, 6, and then I need another D4 roll. Because it's 1d6 plus 2. So 6, and then a D6. Right? Crit is double the dice, right?
Yeah.
Dice plus the modifier.
Okay. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage with flame damage, fire damage.
Okay, so this time,
Nice.
your flaming squirrel throws his acorn, and it turns into almost like a little firebolt and hits the bandit captain right in the face, kind of push him back a little bit, like a couple steps, and he's bloodied.
I was gonna say, how do you do non-lethal fire damage?
We don't.
I'm burning.
The pain knocks him out.
That's the thing. You don't do non-lethal fire damage. It's all damage.
Exactly.
Alright.
Be funny, though.
So the king is going to order his 2 guards up here to take chase after that assassin, and you see these 2 just disappear down that corridor. And he's gonna start moving, kind of over this way, to kind of help assist with this bandit.
God damn it! I had to get help from the king. Fuck.
All right, so where is it?
Not to worry, King. I'll have this done in a moment. Oh, you're here.
All right, so he's going to attack with a longsword. 22 is
Jesus
going to hit,
Christ.
Jeez.
and he's just going to decapitate this bandit. And as he
Of
does
course,
this,
he didn't go for non-lethal. Of course not.
yeah. So he takes his sword out and just really quickly slashes, and you just see this bandit's head. It's there. You see a blank, kind of like stare on his face as his head starts to slide off his body, and you see the king turned around, putting the sword back in his sheath, and casually walking away. All right, now it is the guard's turn. This guard is going to swing at this bandit. With a spear, 2-handed, that will hit. Doing 9 damage. And you guys don't see this, but this bandit is bloodied. This guard's gonna kind of move up, and he's gonna swing as well on the top bandit. And miss horribly. Alright, so now it is the bandit's turn. Let's see. 6, 7, okay, they both miss. That's the end of their turn. This guy's gonna run around in circles, yelling, ah! All panicked. Polaris is going to move in this general direction. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 30. So right there is good. Alright, Commoner's also just gonna stay in her spot. And Feng, it's your turn.
Well, gotta keep clubbing away. But before I do that, I am going to activate my adrenaline rush, so that I get a number of temporary hit points equal to my proficiency bonus.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna take a swing
Alright.
recklessly. 22
22 hits.
for 8 bludgeoning damage.
Alright. So, you hit him again, square on the head, and he kind of gets a little loopy for a second. But he is still up and kicking.
Now on my turn.
Alright. Oh, no, crap. Alright, so the bandit boss's turn, and he is going to hit you first with a scimitar for his first attack. Is a 14.
Roll it one more time.
Oh, yep, sorry. 11.
Okay, 14. That meets my AC.
Okay, so meat is a hit.
Okay.
Alright, so that's 1 hit. Alright.
You
So
know, we've been playing
19?
with-
Hit.
Okay. So 2 scimitar hits, and 15 for the
I
dagger.
am down.
Okay.
I guarantee you, even if he rolls ones, I'm down.
Alright, so we'll do the scimitar hit first, which is D6 plus 3 for the captain, I believe. Yep. Okay, so 7 damage for the first hit.
Yep.
Okay.
He's down.
Alright, so for the second hit, which is, it's 2 death saves. Or 2 failed
Ooh.
death saves.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, he kind of swings at you, kind of hits you with the side of his blade, knocking you down and unconscious. And you guys look as he slashes again and then stabs Fang. First, he slashes with the scimitar and then stabs Fang with a dagger while he's down.
Oh boy.
Alright, Colin, it is your turn.
All right, gonna have to run straight over at the bandit king, bandit leader, screaming at mine. I'm out of spells. Gonna go through the table.
I have a plan.
Okay, that's just what he screams. I'm out of spells. Right.
Yeah, that's mine. Just like I have a plan.
Okay, cool. And go right here, and I'm gonna try to grapple to try to restrain.
Okay. See,
It's just a strength contested, right?
Yep. 19.
Oh, damn. Oh, hey.
19, so reroll. 22 with a nat
Damn it.
20.
It's gone. He won that.
Alright. So I believe you still have a bonus action.
I have no bonus actions that my character can perform.
Oh, shit.
That's why I've never. Yeah, I don't have anything to do for a bonus action just yet.
Alright. Alright, so mine. It's your turn.
All right, you see Nutty. He's kind of between the turkey and the salad there. Start levitating up a little bit and flies over to Fang. As he gets there, he lands right on Fang's chest, or he's right behind Fang. He's like right over here. He lands on. Sorry, I gotta. He lands on Fang, and I'm going to cast Cure Wounds through him.
Ooh.
Okay.
For that's 6 points of healing, bringing you back up to 6 health points.
Yes.
And Nutty's gonna kind of erupt a little bit and getting angry and throw a flame seed at the bandit captain again.
Okay.
That is a. He's mad. 23 to hit.
23 hits.
All right, and that would be 1d6 plus 2. So for 5 damage.
Okay. So you see your friend, your friendly neighborhood half-orc go down really hard and then get beaten in. This enrages you, which also that emotion carries over to your squirrel. And you see your squirrel get brighter as he runs over. You see a bright light get kind of, as the squirrel lands on Fang's kind of like body, you see kind of like this light yellowish glow kind of emanate from the squirrel into Fang. And then the squirrel looks up and then tosses the flame seed, hitting the bandit.
Awesome.
So let's see.
I have a question for the party.
Okay.
Have you ever been at a king's table eating dinner and had a bunch of bandits attack, but then your friend goes down and your squirrel gets mad and throws a fireball at a pirate king's face?
It's just a never have I ever. I guess I got a drink.
Alright. So it is now the king's turn. And he's going to move to the end of the table, where he will sit and actually hold up. Oh yeah, he'll just sit and wait. He'll use his action as a reaction for a parry. And the guard's turn. This guard will go first, and he will swing at the bandit. King 13, and he will miss. This one's gonna swing up at this guy, and he will miss. And this guy will also swing up at this guy, and he will miss. I believe. No, he will hit, actually. Okay. And he doesn't have to roll damage. He just stabs this guy. He's dead. Alright. And it's just pretty much one bandit left by himself, and he's going to swing at the guard who's injured. And miss. Okay, the noble's turn. This guy's going to continue running around screaming like a madman. And that leads to the last surviving commoner just hiding. Alright, Fang, you are currently prone.
I get back up and eyes are shot wide open. I'm just gonna swing away recklessly at this bandit, not learning my lesson.
Okay.
God damn it. Well, and my turn.
Okay.
Bang, that's the pillar, not the bandit.
I'm trying!
So the bandit captain here, he sees you get back up. He's like, "Didn't I? What? That damn squirrel!" And he's gonna swing at the squirrel. So we'll look at the squirrel is. What is the squirrel's AC?
The squirrel's AC is 13.
Okay. So he's gonna swing with his first scimitar hit, 14. So
That hits.
Okay. A 9 for his
Nope.
one scimitar hit, and for dagger, also a miss. So he gets one scimitar hit for 4 damage on Nutty.
All right.
And Conlon, it's your turn.
Grabbing the nearest plate, gonna try to smack him over the head again.
Okay.
If I could type the right command there.
Nice.
20
It'll be
hits. All right.
It'll be a non-lethal damage. How much damage do you want this plate to do?
We'll say D4. 1d4 plus. Well, the plate will break if you apply any strain, so just a flat D4. All right, so 3 damage. The bandit captain here is very bloody, very bloody.
Damn it! I was really hoping the plate would knock him out cold.
All right, mine is your turn.
All right. Seeing that he just hit Nutty makes me even more mad, and I'm going to run up to make sure 5, 10, 20. I'm gonna run up here to behind where this noble is, and I'm gonna say to Fang, grab onto Nutty.
Alright. Right. Grabs Nutty's little paw.
All right, me and him grab Nutty's little paw, and we are going to use fiery teleportation to move us over to this side, putting me there, Fang over here. Why isn't it doing it there? Fang over here, and Nutty is going to land like somewhere over here behind me, or actually he'll just be on top of me.
Okay.
We'll make it easier. I need the bandit captain to make a dex saving throw.
All right.
DC 13.
Okay, his dex is okay.
That is crazy.
14.
14. Shit, he doesn't hit. And then I'm going to now.
Is
Violet-
that like a half damage thing, or?
Let me read that. I'm not sure if that is a half damage. See, it just says Then each creature within 5 feet of the space that the spirit left must succeed on a dexterity saving throw against your spell DC or take fire damage. It doesn't say take half.
Okay, yeah. Never mind. Then.
Yeah. Now, Thorn Whip. It says that if it attacks, I can pull somebody 10 foot closer. Could I also use that to grapple somebody? Like to restrain them?
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Okay.
But it'll be a contested
Okay.
strength.
Alright, that works. I'm gonna attack with Thorn Whip to see if it even hits him.
All right,
It's a 17 to hit.
It does hit.
Doing 6 damage to him, and I'm gonna try to restrain him as well.
Okay, so is this a lethal or non-lethal hit?
I'm going lethal. Mine's pissed.
Okay. So you throw your thorn whip around it, wraps around him, and you squeeze, and it gets tighter and tighter until you see the bandit captain literally get bisected from the pressure, killing him almost instantly.
Nobody hurts my nutty.
Don't hurt mine's nuts. Got it.
There is still one more bandit left.
Alright, that ends my turn.
Alright. The king is going to come up behind you and just kind of chill for a minute. He has trust in his guards to take care of this. Take care of this last bandit that he actually doesn't even know is there. So the first guard's going to miss. The second guard is going to hit.
Hit. They've rolled high before. Aw.
Alright. So only 3 damage to this bottom guy. And he's going to swing down at this guard. Point 2. And you guys will just hear kind of like a guard scream in pain and fall down dead from the hallway.
Oh, no! That's the good one, I think! No, wait, that's the good one. Okay, never mind.
For the
It's
nobles.
suddenly okay now.
Yeah, suddenly it's okay.
Lark's going to move closer to you guys. This noble's going to kind of calm down a little bit now that he doesn't see any bandits in this room. That'll be the commoner. It'll kind of come down. And then, Fang, it's your turn.
Give me a moment.
You hear stuff coming from the hallway. You can't see what's going on out there, but you can hear it.
Okay, this club is light. I'm gonna pick up the bandit leader's scimitar.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna start moving outside.
Okay. Alright, so as you...
1, 2, 3. Right about there.
Okay, so as you kind of come through, you see a guard fighting with the captain, and you also see a dead guard down by their feet.
Alright. I'm gonna move up then. I'm gonna take a swing.
Okay.
I'll take 2 swings.
Alright.
So first swing's gonna be with the club. Let me
Alright.
just make sure I can do this.
And just curious, are they going to be conservative swings?
He just got knocked down, so no. They are gonna be very reckless swings. So on melee weapon attack rolls. Cool! That's all my attack rolls. I'm gonna take that first swing with advantage.
Alright.
That's a miss, but I'm gonna take a swing with the scimitar as a bonus.
Okay. 24 hits.
For 8 damage.
8 damage. Alright. Describe your kill.
That's just a swift swing.
Okay.
Cut off his head.
Okay. So, with your offhand, you swing your scimitar, and you just see the bandit's head just fly off in like a totally opposite direction, bounce a couple times, leaving a little bit of a blood trail, and then just kind of roll, facing his head's on the ground, facing you. You see his mouth kind of move as if trying to scream, but nothing's coming out. Then you just see the life in his eyes fade away, all within a couple seconds. And thus, ending the encounter.
Oh god.
Mine is just standing there. His eyes are still fiery, and they're just slowly going out as his jacket that he's been wearing Just
whole
the whole
Go ahead.
whole jacket just burns into flames and falls off. His wings are extended, and he's just standing there, arms to his side, just slowly coming out of this rage that he's been in.
Oh man.
Conlon will take stock of glancing around the room, seeing that there's no more problems, seeing that his friends are alive, knowing that we'll talk things out later. He just starts checking the pockets of the bandit king, or the bandit leader.
Okay, go ahead and roll a investigation. Okay, so you'll find.
Looking for any information, trying to find anything we can regarding why they were here, who they were, what they were related to, things of that nature as well.
Alright, so as you go through all the pockets of all the bandits and the band captain, you manage to scrap together a total of about 7 gold worth of coins. You can put those in any way you want as long as it adds up to 7 gold. You don't find any notes or anything.
We do still have 2 of them knocked out that we can tie up and question later, or have the king question them, whatever he wants to do.
Yep. And as you're doing this, the king kind of comes up to you guys, and Lord Blaris also kind of comes up to you guys. Is everybody okay?
Holding the bloody club and scimitar.
Yep. So Blaris kind of comes up to you, puts his hand on his shoulder. It's all right. You can calm down. It's over now.
I think we've earned the right to ask for our weapons back now.
Absolutely. Blaris,
Mine just
go
goes
fetch your
over and
weapons.
sits down in a chair.
I gotta do a more noble voice for King. Blaris, go fetch your weapons. Absolutely, sir. I'm on it. So Blaris leaves. And about a few minutes later, he comes back with a huge sack of just metallic stuff. You hear it clank as he puts it on the ground, and it's all your gear.
I'll go collect it.
Alright. So, King, now, you must be the group of adventurers my associate here has been telling me about. Pleased to meet you. I'm, of course, the King of Avira. You guys, did the kingdom a great service today. Without you, we might have outlived to, let's just say the kingdom might have been down a king. Is there, any way I can help you, reward you, or anything of the sort?
Tell us how we can find that assassin.
Well, I sent my guards. They honestly should have been back by now, with at least news of where he went. Perhaps we should go check.
Maybe later. Conlon turns to mine. Is Nutty all right?
He'll be fine. And Nutty's fire subsides, and I'm just sitting there petting him.
Fang hears about there's one more person still alive that needs killing. He charges. He's gonna go check on those guards.
Okay. So, we'll come to Fang here in a second. Blaris kind of looks around. Has anybody, seen Lady Denatra anywhere? She amongst the dead. So, the last surviving guard... Yeah, this guy's dead, by the way. So, the last surviving guard from out there comes back in, and he's searching the guard. No. Bad. And he's searching the bodies and stuff like that. I don't see her, sir! Have you guys seen Lady Denatra?
Not going to say a word, just going to grab a handful of meat of whatever's nearby. Just start munching.
Okay. And you guys hear from down toward the southern side of the room. I still got 2 live ones down here. And,
Mine just looks up at the king and says she disappeared as soon as the lights turned out.
This is troubling. Perhaps, after tonight, I might have Blair send you guys on another investigation. She does have a house on the outskirts of town. But we'll send you guys there tomorrow. Tonight, everybody, we just need to relax or rest up. So, where did your half-orc friend go? So, as we go to Fang, you run down this hallway. You take like a left, then you take a right. You come across this open window, and you see 2 dead guards with their throats slashed on the ground. But you see the window open, and you see the footprints, the muddy footprints go onto the windowsill, and then you don't see anything else.
God. I'm gonna make a rush back downstairs.
Okay.
And when I make it back down, just say, they're both dead. The assassin got away.
Oh dear. Well, and Blaris will say, Your Majesty, perhaps you should, maybe you should go to your quarters. I'll post some of my elite guard outside. Very well. So the king takes his leave, and he says, I'll have an assignment tomorrow for you, Blaris, to give to these fine gentlemen. And swing by tomorrow after you guys check out that mansion. As he disappears down that hallway with the few guards that were left. But before this guard leaves, he brings up these guys kind of tied up at spear point.
I guess I'll look over the dead body of the bandits. What do they have on them?
Well, Colin searched her pockets and he found seven gold worth of various coins. And he didn't find any notes or anything.
What weapons were they carrying?
Scimitars, daggers, and light crossbows.
I'll take a light crossbow.
Okay.
No symbols, no nothing on any of their bodies whatsoever.
Not these guys.
All right. Conlin's gonna pass by mine, putting 4 gold in his hand. Pass by Fang, putting 3 gold in his hand, and go check on the dead commoners.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a investigation.
And what we're intending to look for, whether or not we find something else, what we're intending to look for is information as to who they were.
Okay, so you don't see anything out of the ordinary. So you search your pockets, you don't find anything but some pocket lint.
That's Conlin making that noise, not me.
Oh, okay.
Like, I'm disappointed in you, Rage. No.
Were the 2 guys at the bottom, the 2 ones that are knocked out, are they tied up?
Yeah, they're tied up and they are awake now.
All right, shackled and awake. I'm gonna walk over to Bellaris and. So, do you have a way of interrogating him, or should we?
Well, we have our ways, but you are more than welcome to while we have them here. Just as soon as some more guards show up, we'll be taking these guys away down to the dungeons.
Okay. Mine's just gonna walk straight over to him and pull out his thorn whip, wrapping it around the guy's torso and holding on to it.
Okay.
Who do you work for and where are you from?
You just, which one are you asking?
The one right in front of me.
Okay. So this one is very bloody. He's kind of not 100% there. He's coughing up some blood. You see some blood just kind of coming out. It's just like, I don't work for no one. You're not getting anything out of me.
I squeeze on it just enough to where the thorns barely press in.
All right.
All
so,
around his body.
Roll intimidation with advantage.
With advantage. That's a 19.
Okay. So as I squeeze, you can see him getting more pain. You can almost hear his ribs kind of crack. And you see him cough up a little bit more blood. All right. I'll tell you. Anything I knew?
Who do you work for and where are you from?
Oh, that lady there who's here, she hired us.
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
We were supposed to be a distraction while the other guy killed the king.
Are you getting this, Polaris?
Indeed I am. The bandit our captain, he's the one who had all the other details. But he's dead. Won't be getting much of him now, will ya?
Squeeze a little bit tighter.
Alright, so
Didn't lose my medical practice for nothing. Time to revive.
at this point, roll damage.
Full damage? Gonna be 6 damage.
Okay. So this bandit who's tied up, he only had 1 HP, so he kind of looks at you. He kind of laughs. You see some blood come out of his mouth, and you just hear his ribs kind of finally crack, and you can see more blood come out of his mouth as his ribs pierce his lungs and his heart, and he dies. Blur
The
says,
thorn whip just tightens so tight that his whole torso just becomes nothing.
yeah. Blur steps up. Was that really necessary?
He was no more use to me, and I just walk off.
Well, you could have been used to the kingdom.
You still have one, it'll be fine.
He just kind of gives you a look. Just a cold stare.
I just go back to petting Nutty.
Alright, and at this point, a few more guards show up and take the last guard away. Or last tied up bandit away to the dungeon. You guys should probably go get some rest tonight. I'll need to see you first thing in the morning.
Conlon is gonna shove this noble against the pillar and just glare in name.
Okay, which one do I want this to be? This is gonna be the dwarf. Vesemir! Bloody hell!
Vesemir?
He is a short, stocky valley dwarf with a long black
that's
beard
right.
and gold beads. What do I want? What did I do?
Commoners are people too. And that's all I'll do, and let him go.
Okay. And he just kind of falls down and starts crying like a baby.
Good.
All right. So is there anything else you guys would like to do here in the dining hall?
Check
I'm
on
gonna
Fang.
grab this plate of corn and walk out.
Check. Conlon's gonna check on Fang. You were down for a minute. You alright?
Well, assuming I didn't lose that much oxygen to my brain, I think I'll live, but did you see what mine did?
Saw what all of you did. Amazing.
No. Killed one of the guards, one of the bandits.
Conlon seems unfazed.
So Blars kind of comes up to you two. I'm a little worried about the little one. He just killed a man in cold blood. He was unarmed. There's no reason for that.
Conlon walks out and says there's no reason for nobles to be shoving commoners aside.
That's fair. He's just kind of stunned. He's like, yeah, I didn't expect that reaction. Well,
Fang's
anyway.
gonna make his way out.
And as
A
he...
bunch of commoners died here today, and no one seems to care about that. That
Yeah.
would be the final thing as he walked out the door.
Well, somebody needs to pay for this atrocity. We'll talk about it tomorrow morning. And, yeah, you guys head out.
I assume Fang heard that.
I'm sorry, what? What did you say?
I'm assuming that Fang was the only one that heard that we'll talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah. So Blars said, he said, somebody has to pay for this atrocity. And
Okay.
he expects to see you guys tomorrow.
Hopefully we're not the ones paying for it.
Can eat it.
No.
I'm sorry, did us helping the gods not tell you that we're on your side?
Healing the king. I'm just saying.
No. It's Blars. you can tell like he wants you guys to kind of look more into like who's behind it, not that you guys.
Right,
He
right.
doesn't think you guys are responsible.
Right,
Alright.
right.
A likely story.
But he has Silver on his side. I mean, saved his ass, saved the king's ass. I only had 3 spell slots a day, man, and I used one of them to heal the king.
Yeah.
As you guys walk outside, you just see mine sitting there on the steps with a corn cob, and Nutty has a corn cob, and we're just sitting there eating.
Okay, so as you guys go outside, you notice like the areas outside and around the palace, like in the courtyard. There's still a lot of people out here, and it's still lively. Like they almost don't realize anything happened. And you still see fireworks going off in the sky above the lake and over by the Colossus, which stands high on its own island. You see fireworks. You hear people cheering from all over the city and around in the courtyard. So there's a few nobles, a few more wealthy commoners, and then suddenly, everybody make a perception check.
While I'm making this perception check, I'm going to hand Fang his javelin from
Thank
the bag, because it was in the bag, I think.
Yep. That's supposed to be an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked up my stuff on the way out.
Yeah, I also picked up my stuff.
Rolled a 2. Yeah!
Okay.
I got a
So-
15.
Colin and Fang. At first, you guys don't see anything. Mine, you see just barely see this very, very faint purple light just kind of soar right past the Colossus, the statue that overlooks Heroes. And then suddenly, all 3 of you guys, you hear a loud boom as a shockwave kind of emanates out from the Colossus. And then you see it, like, bright purple light erupts from it. And then you see the Colossus. First the arm falls off, then the other arm, then the head slides off, then the rest of the body of the Colossus comes crashing down into the island and the lake around it. Everybody around you is gasping in fear and terror. And it's just this overall atmosphere of everybody being completely shocked by what you guys are seeing.
Not great.
Like, Fang's mouth is hung open. That's not a good thing, is it?
Hearing the commotion, Bellaris and a few other guards come out. The hell was that?
I'm sitting there with my
Stare
corn in my
where the-
hand. I just point it and go, they blew up the Colossus, and I just keep eating the corn.
My
Just gonna
God.
stare where the statue was.
What the hell happened? Did you guys see what happened? How did this happen?
There was something, a purple firework shot up, and an explosion, and the statue fell apart.
This isn't good. This has been an attack on our country. I'll send men over tonight to take a look. You guys go get some rest. Please stop by my place tomorrow. We'll discuss some things. Try to figure out.
You
who's
might want to
behind all
have
this.
some. You might want to have some guards go to Lady Ninatra's house. Kind of watch the area, make sure she doesn't skip town.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll send some guards over to keep an eye on the place.
You want some corn?
He just kind of looks at you like, like, really? Right now? He just kind
It's got
of gives you that
butter.
puzzle look.
Conlon kind of nods to himself, knowing that mine doesn't see Bellaris as a threat, that Bellaris didn't do any harm to Nutty whatsoever, so he would have definitely offered him something polite. Yeah, that's mine for you. That's mine for you.
Yeah, it's just a whole social stigma of seeing this great like thing that like a lot of people revere, and there's just this guy offering corn.
Mhm.
I don't know anything about its historical value. It's a big rock.
Yeah.
Here you go. Have some corn.
He's like, he looks down at mine. I worry about you, little one.
I worry about myself too.
And
Who's that statue of?
so the statue of, or the Colossus of Heroes, is this big 100+ foot statue, or was, and it was the statue depicting the first king of Avira, King Avira the First, and it's him holding a sword up high, while he's got his foot down on the neck of a dragon that's underneath him, that appears to be slain, but it's all carved out of like marble, and it stands high above the rest of the city. You can see it from anywhere in the city, or could before it got blown up.
Statue never did anything for Conlin City. He doesn't care about the statue.
Damn. All right. But yeah. So people all around you are in complete kind of like shock and terror. There's dust clouds starting to emanate out from the island, slowly kind of pushing its way out in all directions. What would you guys like to do from here? It's also late at night too.
I need to rest.
Head back and have a drink.
Mine? Are you alright?
There was no need for those people to die. I killed the people who did it. And I just leave it at that and just keep walking off.
Alright. So you guys eventually make your way back from the castle. The castle, the palace, down into the Adventurers Guild. And you guys arrive at the doors and walk inside. It's oddly quiet, and the mood is very somber and kind of sad in here tonight. You notice the guy behind the desk, the half-elf that's normally there all the time, you don't see him anywhere. The barkeeper, he's there, but he seems completely zoned out. You see his head down. The few adventurers that are kind of here and sitting at various tables, both downstairs and up on the balcony. It's quiet. It's very quiet in here.
Conlin will walk up to the bar, sit down, tap twice, requesting a drink, not rudely, get his attention, and just kind of, hey.
Oh, yeah, sorry, what can I get you?
Just point up in general at the drinks.
Alright, so he just kind of lazily grabs a mug, just kind of, the arm's kind of loose and stuff, just fills it up with some ale. So I said, here you go. And then kind of just goes back to being back in his own little world.
Mm-hmm. That's what I kind of figured he'd do.
Fang will get a drink as well.
Alright, so bartender does
Are
something.
you okay? You look down too.
Yeah, it's just... Who would destroy the Colossus? It stood there for hundreds of years. It's been a symbol to us, all of us Hirotians and Avirians. And it was a symbol of hope and triumph. And now it's gone. After hundreds of years.
Right.
Anyway, what can I get you?
Someone. I'm not quite thirsty. I'm gonna get some rest. Get this makeup off of me.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're wearing that.
Mine just walks up to the bar next to Conlin and hops up on the stool, kicking his feet back and forth. I want a drink. I don't know what. Just a drink. What are you having?
Just slide my mug over to him and tap the bar for requesting another.
Alright, so he grabs another glass, fills it up with some ale, and slides it down to you.
I'm guessing this glass is huge to
Yep.
to mine.
Yeah, you can tell the bartender's not like fully paying attention to what's going on.
Do you remember?
Okay,
Do you remember when gas stations had those 128 ounce mugs that
yeah, the big gulp.
Yeah, yeah. When it takes both of your hands, that's the size of the mug for you.
I just grab it and take a sip out of it and set it down. Well, that was an interesting night.
Yeah.
Did the king say that he would offer us a reward or something?
He asked if there's any way he could reward you.
I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Yeah, mine just turns to Conlon. This was an interesting night.
Conlon nods. Doesn't seem to have much to say.
Yep.
Mine just keeps talking anyway. Just
Yeah.
it was interesting. Not how I go. I was really looking forward to eating. Did you see Nutty explode into that fireball? That was cool.
Takes a swallow, takes a swig. He did well.
I just sit there and just keep drinking my drink. Just giant cup, probably engulfs most of my face.
Oh.
Looks down at mine. Don't let that anger consume you. It never turns out well. He takes another drink.
I just take my corn and dip it in the ale and keep eating it and drinking the corn.
Gross.
It's corn.
Yeah, but corn really doesn't go well with ale.
I mean, ale's made of wheat, and then I've got corn, and mine doesn't know that. He's just like, this is good,
like,
this is good. I'm going to combine the two.
Remy in real life is just going, oh my god, no.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So it's getting considerably later. It's about midnight now. You hear the bartender, last call, kind of quietly.
Gonna get a full refill, and whether they try to stop me or not, I'm going to take the whole mug back up the stairs with me.
Everybody's pretty down tonight, so they're just like, they look and it's just like, shrug their shoulders. Go back to doing what they're doing.
You know you're gonna get back in the morning anyways.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look as he goes up the stairs. I'm gonna look up to the bartender. Everyone seems really sad about a rock.
A rock? Yeah, I guess. He can't really. You can tell he's just not in the mood to like argue about it or anything like that. It's just like, yeah.
What's this? Is it a significant rock? Is it a special rock? I'm not from around here. I don't know what's going on.
The Colossus, the Colossus was built hundreds of years ago. It was a project commissioned by the first king, King of Year the First, and fortunately he didn't live to see its completion, but it's been standing tall over Heroes for hundreds of years. And it's just gonna be weird now to go outside and not see it looming over the city anymore.
I mean, you can put it back together.
We could, but only the gods know how long that'll take.
Yeah. And I just walk upstairs.
The bartender just kind of gives you a quick nod and then goes back to like just wiping down his mugs. All right, so you guys are upstairs. You guys resting for the night?
Yeah, Fang's pretty much laying on the bed, passed out. You know, I think this might be a good time to point out, everyone, you've been calling him a half-orc this entire time. He's a full orc.
Oh, he's a full orc? My bad.
Oh, shit,
Sorry.
yeah. I thought he was a half orc. My bad.
Nah, he's a full orc.
Okay.
I just go over and curl up in the corner with Nutty and pass out.
All right, so he's a full orc. I'll keep that in mind.
Like it even says on his character sheet.
Oh, shit. All right, well, yeah, so on your guys' long rest, do restore all your stuff, and I think now would probably be a good time to take a break. And we'll come back at 4:05.
Yay, spell slots.
All right, so we're back, and you guys witnessed some crazy shit last night. The dawn is breaking over the window. You guys can see sunlight come in, just nice faint, kind of orangish, and it is morning. What would you guys like to do?
Get up.
Mine and Nutty gets up and kind of stretches a little bit. They both kind of stretch in the same way. Like, it's kind of weird, but like they both kind of stretch out, and then Nutty crawls up on mine's shoulder, and I'm just kind of waiting for everybody else to wake up.
All right. So as you guys are waking up, you guys hear quite the ruckus downstairs.
Oh. Fang heads downstairs. These guys, great axe at the ready.
Okay.
What's...
So you see a lot of various adventurous people, some military folk, all in here, and they're just loudly, pretty much yelling over each other. You see one guy at the front, and he looks like almost like just a low-tier adventurer. He's like, "Are we gonna let those Thracians get away with this? We need to arm up. We need to take the fight to them." Then you hear various arguing on both sides, like, "We don't know if it was them or not. Of course it was them. Why wouldn't it be? They've hated us ever since, they broke up away from us." And you just hear all this arguing, and it's just craziness down here. And people are visibly upset over the events last night.
Mine just walks up to the bar and goes, "A stack of slapjacks and some mud water, please."
Well, we're not serving breakfast today, but we have coffee. And he just grabs a mug, slides it down to you.
Yeah, I'll take some coffee.
Alright. Grabs a small mug. Same size as mine's. About an average coffee mug size. Slides it down to you. And he's kind of more invested in watching the arguments and stuff.
What are they screaming about?
Some people are crying out for war against Thracia. They think they were the ones who attacked us last night.
That doesn't surprise me, with what I've learned.
Really? What have you learned?
The flames. Fan the flames. Fan the flames.
I'm not sure if I should say. I've seen a few mutinies in my time. They get pretty ugly.
Oh, very well. Somebody left a message specifically for you guys, by the way. Festus at the front desk has it for you.
I'll go check it out. Fang gets up and walks over.
Festus catches you. Ah, yes. The steward of Lord Bellaris left this note for you guys, and I will type it to you real quick.
All right.
You guys are perfectly fine. Conlon was, by the way, while he's typing this, Conlon has been up in the room. Last night he passed out, having in the corner, having half finished his mug, and this morning when he woke up and you guys ran out, he decided just to keep finishing his mug.
All right.
So he stayed up there in the corner. So
Mine's gonna grab another cup of coffee and 2 giant little cups of coffee up to the room and hand one over to Conlon.
Okay. He's gonna sit. Is Conlon sitting at the front?
No, he's up in the room still.
He's up in the room.
Up in the room. So if you guys went down to get the coffees and to get that note, then Conlon doesn't know about anything that's taken place. He's just gonna stay in the room.
Mine. We're gonna need to talk to we need Colin for this.
Mine already headed up there with cups of coffee to give one to Conlon.
Oh, damn it!
Fang
All right.
says, turning
Fang
around.
walks up.
He's not there.
Yep. He just looks and he's just like, oh, no one's there. Fuck. He goes up the stairs. He's gonna knock on the door with his giant finger. Doo, doo, doo.
Conlon just glances up to the door, stays where he is in the corner, glances at the coffee, takes another sip of his mug.
Doo,
Mine just
doo,
sits
doo.
there. You hear a little bit of scurrying from Nutty going over there, and he just grabs the handle and tries to open it as best he can. What is?
Grabs the door handle and attempts to open it.
Nutty just scampers back to mine real quick. A little scared.
Is the door open?
Yeah, you can just open it. It's just.
Yep.
It's just open.
Yeah.
It just opens it. Alright. Belarus wants us to come in again. Left us a note.
What's it say? As he takes another sip.
Please return to my manse. We have much to discuss. Dash B. Just tosses the note on the ground.
Pull out the sending stone and run my finger across it. What do you want?
So you wait for a little while, and no response.
Look, I'm sure this is. Look, I'm not gonna lie. This seems too much for me, and I'm thinking about taking up the king's favor, maybe grabbing a ship and heading out.
But you said we stick together and we help each other.
Well, yeah, that's why I want you to come with me. I want you both to come with me. Help me find my crew. Maybe get some revenge on the captain of the Night Star. I say it's good. Say it's a good journey.
Colin takes a deep breath and slowly stands up, finishing off his ale. All right, let's see what he has to say, and then that's the likely route that I'd like to go as well.
Fine.
I
Fair
need to
enough.
stop by the guild, the crafts guild, to pick up my sling
Oh
on the way.
That's right. I have to stay. If I want that armor that I got from the blacksmith, I've got to stay in town one more day.
That's fine. That's perfectly fine. It's probably going to take them a while to get us a fully stocked ship. Words. But yeah, that's no problem. But yeah, whenever you're ready, I'll be waiting downstairs. He's gonna make his way down. He's closing the door.
As the door closes, mine just kind of looks over at Conlon and... Are we really gonna leave? I've never been anywhere else but here.
Conlon just kind of shrugs. No matter where you go, as long as you take care of yourself and those that you care about, it really doesn't matter where the place is. If you've never been anywhere else but here, why not see more of the world, right?
Yeah, maybe somewhere else can help me get home. I just figured I landed here for a reason.
Maybe so. Maybe we were the reason. I don't know what games the gods play. He goes to grab the door.
I just get up and follow behind.
All right. So you guys make your way downstairs. You guys arrive on the scene of everybody arguing, debating whether adventurers want to sign up, join the Iverian military or not, to go fight the Thracians, whether they should go to war with Thracia or not. Just kind of like various political discussions and arguments, but it's very heated in here. Definitely a very angry atmosphere.
Just let me know if anybody screams in Conlin's face about, or near Conlin's face about going to war.
Oh no,
And
they're all
murders
over the
come
place.
out. All right, so if they're just in general screaming at each other, then I'm just gonna keep walking. But if somebody got too close, then different action.
All right. So, roll a. I don't really know if I guess a stealth check. Okay, yeah,
Nice.
you managed to slip through without catching anybody's attention.
I'm tired of these people shit today. Last 24 hours have been trash.
All right, so you guys managed to get out of the guild with nobody even noticing you leave.
All right.
I'll have to go pick up my sling.
Okay. And Colin, you had to go to the market district as well?
The armor we talked about was to be made in 2 days from last time we talked, and that was yesterday, so one more day.
Okay.
So he has no interest in that, except for joining the party or potentially finding a place that's selling drinks, basically.
Okay. Alright, so are you guys splitting up or kind of like going with mine first and then heading over to Bellaris's?
I'll go with mine.
I'll go with mine.
Okay. So you guys head to the market district and a little further up and you go into like the Arson's Guild area and you go in and the guy there, he immediately notices, mine, right? I believe your sling is done. Kind of reaches under his desk, pulls out this nice little leather sling. Doesn't take him very long. Should be pretty decent quality. I can't remember.
Right.
Did you pay for it or not? Yeah.
I think he said on completion.
Okay. Well, simple leather sling, materials and all that for that aren't that hard to come by. 5 silver.
Okay, I pay the man 5 silver.
All right. Is there anything else we can do for you gentlemen today?
Oh,
No, thank you.
Conlon will walk up and open up the book from the gnome he had gotten, and point at a page and ask him if he can keep an eye out for a jug like this.
Okay, yeah, just DM me what you're looking for exactly.
Oh, the same jug we had talked about before. Where the hell is the name of it?
What was it? The alchemical jug?
The alchemy jug. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Keep an eye out.
He nods and starts walking away.
All right. So you guys leave the Arson's Guild. And at this point, would you guys like to head up to Bellaris's or explore a little bit?
Glance around to see if there's any shops that not physically moving, just glancing around to see if there's any shops that would be selling any liquor at this time.
You know what? There is. And it is Austin Boondiggle's Liquor.
Austin Boondiggle?
Or Alston.
Yes.
Alston. Boondiggle. Boondigles. Sorry, Boondiggles. And it's liqueurs spelled the fancy British way.
I like it. And so he's going to walk on over there.
Alright, so you
And
walk on in, you hear a little bell ring as you go in. And you see there's shelves lined with all sorts of liquors, wines. And you kind of see like a counter, and you can't really see anybody there until you see a little head kind of pop up, and then you see the rest of a little body kind of pop up on a stool. And this is a little gnome, Alston. How you doing today? How can I help you?
if it's a gnome, I'll be speaking in gnomish. Pick
Okay.
up the first thing that is at hand when I walked in, no matter what it was, and set it on the counter, and tell him in Gnomish, too many have perished pointlessly last night. Just give me this for whatever it costs. I don't care.
All right, fair enough. That'll be 1 gold, please.
And he politely hands over the gold.
All right, thank you. Can I get you anything else today?
He just starts walking out.
All right, have a good day.
Mine's gonna look for a flask and some type of bottle of whiskey.
Okay. So yeah, you do find a little steel flask, just a little tiny one, and yeah, a bottle of whiskey. No problem.
So
All
what
right,
did
nice.
I pick up when I walked out so I can put it on my...
Luciferian fire wine.
Fireball. Nice.
It's
Thank you. And it is now in my inventory.
And
All right, yeah, and I just take those up to the counter. These, please.
a little young for liquor, aren't you?
I'm not young.
I won't tell if you don't. It's gonna be 3 gold.
All right, pay him the 3 gold.
All right, thank you. Have a great day, and don't let any adults get you. You didn't get from here if they did. So this guy seems oddly in a good mood, but you can tell, you can smell his breath. A little bit of liquor on his breath himself.
you seem chipper.
Yeah, a bit of wine would do that to anybody.
So, yeah, I would.
It's been
So-
a rough night, you know.
Works
Just-
on mine just fine.
My condolences to you.
Well, we'll see what goes on. I'm not originally from around here, but you know, I know that old statue in the harbor definitely meant a lot to people. And
I can only imagine.
I'm drinking more of the deal with the sales I'm gonna have today. It's gonna be a lot. I'm gonna be a busy gnome.
The bottle of whiskey, how many times would it fill up the flask?
All right, so the flask is about 8 ounces. We'll say the bottle of whiskey is about we'll say it's probably
32 or 40 ounces usually.
yeah, about 32 or 40 ounces.
Oh,
So about 4 or 5
16,
pounds.
4. You know, just say 4.
All right. But some quality whiskey. That is. That's Abnon quality lit whiskey. And you see like a picture of a half-naked tiefling on it. Kind of like painted
Nice. Mine just, it looks really nice, and he just puts it in his backpack.
Oh, I didn't know we were getting drinks at the Lustful Devil. That's good. All right.
on. All right. And from here, what you guys like to do?
Well, heading straight to the manse.
Okay, so you guys make your way from the market district up to Rose Garden Row. Okay, so you guys arrive, you go through the familiar neighborhoods that you guys have seen several times before. All these gardens. The day seems kind of gray. There's definitely overcast. It's like the weather itself is kind of mourning along with everybody in the city. And like you arrive to the gates with the 2 iron carved dragons etched in it. You guys walk up to the door and knock a couple times. Hear some footsteps, and the butler opens the door. Ah, yes, Lord Blar's has been expecting you, gentlemen. Please follow me. And then,
All right. Walks in.
all right. So he leads you guys upstairs, and instead of to the office, he leads you down the door to another room. This room is a little bit bigger. He knocks on the door. Come on in. And you see Lord Balaris standing. And you see kind of like a rotating chair turned away from you guys. Lord Balaris kind of on the other side of it. Yes, thank you guys for showing up. I have somebody here who would like to say some things to you guys. And turning around, it's the king himself. Gentlemen?
Oh, good. This will save me the trip then. All right. What's up,
Your Majesty.
Your
I'm gonna go
Majesty?
ahead and pop the cork of the wine and just take a sip while staring him into the face.
The butler kind of tries to grab it from you. That wouldn't be very necessary in front of His Highness. And you hear the king, don't worry about it. It's fine. Very well, Your Majesty. Lord Blar steps in and says, well, gentlemen, the king and I have received a report that there's something weird going on near the docks. But we also have another task if you guys are willing to take it up. You guys have already done so much today, or so much for us. We don't really want to ask you for much more, but...
Good, then pay us.
Yeah. Oh, I'm about done, I'm afraid.
Very well. The king said, Lars, please. Gentlemen, if you do these two things for me, I can reward you with whatever you want, no matter the price.
I want to go home.
Conlan just busts out laughing. Just laughing out loudly. You think you can pay us no matter what the price?
I'm the king. There's not much I can't get for you.
I want to
Honestly,
go
I'm
back to the
surprised.
Feywild. Mine just goes, I want to go back to the Feywild.
He just kind of thinks for a second I don't know much about the Feywild, but I might know some people who've been researching such things.
Conlan keeps laughing and says, okay, Fang, your turn.
I need a ship.
I can give you a ship.
I
Absolutely.
need it stocked, and I need information.
I can give you your first choice of ships, and all I ask for in return is you check Lady Denach's house. Guards said there's been no lights, no activity going on there at all, and that is concerning. And we've also had a disturbing report of something odd down at the docks.
Yes, go on.
And once you guys find out what's going on, we'll take it from there, and you'll be free to go wherever you please with your own ship.
Question, this Lady Denocha. What is she a noble of?
She was supposed to be the ambassador from Thressia.
And she disappeared.
That's what we find concerning. We need to know if we need to go to war or not.
And that's another thing. This whole war thing, as generous as your offer is, this whole war thing is way above my pay grade. I don't think there's anything you could possibly give me that would be worth this. You almost died. I'm surprised you're even walking right
Yes.
now.
I'm not asking you gentlemen to fight in the war. I need eyes and ears. And that is all. And after this task, you guys are free to go with your very own ship. And I promise I won't ask anything else of you.
If you have so much, if you can get anything you wanted, then why not hire scouts?
Well, Lars has told me you guys seem to be quite the effective information gatherers. And I trust everything Lars says. He is, after all, my most trusted associate and my security advisor.
Okay.
But if you guys wish to go without investigating the stuff, I can have Belarus pay you for your troubles and have you guys be on your way. It's up to you.
Fang puts his hand up to his chin, stroking his beard.
It's still giggling to himself.
You said you have people looking into the Feywild. What do you know about it so far?
Well, I did hear of, there was a magister who lived in a small town called Dunborough. I haven't actually heard from him in a while. But I can send word ahead and give you directions to Dunborough, and I believe the magister might have answers for the questions you have.
Mine just kind of sits there and thinks to himself. He's just wondering if he can trust the information or not.
Roll an insight.
13?
You cannot tell if the king is being honest or not. It seems like he is, but you can't be 100% sure.
Yeah, I'm wondering, because all the research that mine has done, all he's found is children's books. So it's like, does this guy really know anything about my home or no? Type of thought process in his head.
Yeah.
All right. However, would like to be paid upfront.
Absolutely.
We can hold off on the anything you want part, but I would at least like. I'll be generous and I'll say we would like 70 gold each.
I can do you one better. Belarus, go grab the sacks from your office. Yes, sir. And Belarus walks out and returns with 3 large sacks of 100 GP each.
Okay.
And just grab it, toss it into, shaking my head, toss it into my bag of holding.
Alright.
All right.
I did have an idea.
Yes.
No, the king.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Yes, and what's your idea?
I've noticed that there's a lot of sad people around town. About the big rock that got blew up.
Yes, the Colossus. That was built by people my ancestor.
I don't possess it, but we did have people back in my village that they could create an image that would stay there for as long as they wanted. And I go into the explanation of major image. Maybe something like that could help at least make people happy again.
That would definitely help.
It might not be the actual thing, but if you know somebody that can do that.
Well, if you can somehow get us into contact with the Feywild, I believe we can come to an arrangement that'd be beneficial for both parties.
Well, I haven't been there in 7 years. I fell and I've been stuck here. I don't know how to do that.
Well, you guys finish these 2 tasks for me, and I will dedicate plenty of resources.
I would like to request a hireling.
Hireling?
Yes, I would like to request one of your guard to come along with us.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I'm thinking about that one guard who took out who was taking out the bandits.
Alright.
Guard B, yes.
Let me find a name for this guy, because I'm gonna have to make a character.
Yep. Dude, make him a warrior.
Alright.
Oh, you mean Guardby?
Guardby!
Got a name for you right there. His name is Guardby. His title is Guard. Guardby.
Okay, I got his name. Drogo France. I'm gonna write that down
Nice.
in GM notes.
I was almost gonna recommend Guardby.
You're fired. You know that, right?
Very well. I'll have Drogo France, one of my most trusted guards. He'll tag along with you guys.
Very nice.
Mr. Dashbeat, do you have any of those big lumps with knobs? You know, they have the juice.
Big lump with a knob.
Yeah, the things I was eating last night. Oh, I believe you call it corn.
Oh!
I imagine we probably have some down in our kitchen. He yells to his butler, "You go bring this gentleman a cup of corn on the cobs." "Very good, sir, very good." So he goes back downstairs. A couple minutes pass, comes back upstairs with a plate of like 3 corn on the cobs.
Take the plate and toss it into the bag of holding.
This is where I start making my crew. Drago's gonna be a part of my crew. Let's go.
Alright, so Drogo France. He'll meet you down by the docks.
Can you write that name down in the chat?
Yep. I'm gonna put it in the party text chat. Ah, shit.
Nice.
They've told you what they want.
Mm.
And he just, as Conlon seems to be sobering up a bit as he looks at the king. When you're ready, I'll tell you what I want.
Fair enough.
Meh.
You cannot pay this price. It is not possible for you, king or not.
We'll see.
When I saw how your commoners were treated, how the disrespectful the nobles treat those of common folk in this land.
Ah, yes.
When
You're
I
ta-
saw
You
even
were
the guards shove the commoners aside.
the guard actually shoved the noble. The guards didn't.
Yeah,
Shove
he
the
did.
touch of the- The
Yep,
guards didn't
that's
touch
why
the
I want him.
commoners.
That's why I want him.
Ah, yes, it's very unfortunate, but
What
don't
you
worry. Vesemir Realis, the man who tried to push that commoner out of the way, I stripped him of all its lands and properties and his wealth.
That is a start.
He'll be
That
nothing
is
more
a
than a
very
street
good start.
urchin.
But what you can't pay is equality between commoners and nobles.
Unfortunately, our society has to go on.
Like I said, you can't pay my price.
Very well. Well, perhaps there's another way. I
No
can
more
compensate you.
animals fighting.
I'm as a
He's
king.
talking- He's talking about the Colosseum.
That's outside of my powers as king. You'll have to take that up with the owners of the Colosseum.
Okay, then kill the owners of the Colosseum.
Again, that's
Whoa!
outside of. I'd have a ride on my hands.
Oh,
Oh my god.
can you do anything about the ducks?
What do you mean? Can't do anything about the ducks?
The ducks. They're annoying, they make useless noise, and they keep attacking Nutty. So you have a duck master, but apparently he just deals with boats.
I
That-
see. I
The
give you
duck.
permission to kill ducks on sight, I guess.
Done.
But not the dock master.
But
Kinda need to talk to him.
All right, gentlemen. I believe that concludes our business. Lord Blaris will keep in touch with you, and as soon as these tasks are done, your ship will be ready, and we'll see you on your way.
Alright.
So, where do we pick up Drago?
As I said, he'll meet you down by the docks.
Yes. We gotta visit the lady's house. Where is she? Where does she live?
She lives just on the outskirts of town, just outside the walls.
All right.
Right now, the city is currently locked down. He hands you guys kind of like a seal. Show this to the guards, and they'll let you through. He only hands one of you guys the seal. Who wants?
I'll
the
take
seal?
it.
Okay. So you have the king's seal.
Put that in my inventory.
Yeah, Fang is leading the party at this point. Conlon wants nothing to do with anybody in this room.
What? Is that all?
That is all. You gentlemen are dismissed. And again, thank you for not letting everybody die last night.
Takes another drink.
There's only so much we can do.
All right, very well. And without further ado, I myself shall take my leave. And he stands up from the chair, nods at Belaris, then walks out.
Yeah. So Fang's gonna take his leave.
Okay.
Go ahead and as we're stepping out, or as we're about to step out the door, just gonna turn and vomit and then walk out.
You guys just hear a shout to the butler. Need somebody to come clean this up. Very good, sir. Very good.
Kind of had heavy ale last night, more ale this morning, and then straight Fireball whiskey on the way out. So yeah, putting those on top of each other don't sit well.
All
All right.
So,
So we hit up the lady's house. You said it was on the other side of town?
it's on the outskirts, so it's outside the walls. You have a gate here and a gate here, as well as a gate probably down to the south, but I don't have that.
I'm
on
sorry,
the map.
I didn't see the ping.
Okay, sorry. You have a gate kind of over this way.
Oh, okay.
And a gate down here.
I
And there's
yes, I would
also-
get directions about where about the quickest route to her place. I'm guessing it would be through here.
Yep, Loris gives you kind of like a detailed map how to get there. And there's also the docks as well. So it's up to you guys which one you want to check out first.
Well, do you think we should go pick up our new crewmate?
He's probably not ready yet. I wouldn't be.
All right. As long as there's no objections, then we'll just head straight to the lady's house.
Okay. So you guys leave Rose Garden Row, and you head down, cut through the market district, go past the Coliseum and out to the gate, where a couple guards stop you. Halt! No one can pass. The gate stays in lockdown.
I present the king's seal.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess that. All right. Open the gate. Opening the gate. And the gate opens. Go on through.
Go on through.
All right. So it takes about an hour to get from Rose Garden Road to the gate, and the detailed directions on the map only show the house is only about 15 minutes outside town, kind of in a little bit more of the wildernessy area. But you guys do arrive at a house, kind of concealed in some woods. It's kind of
Is this over by where I was staying?
no. This is in the opposite.
On the other side of the lake?
Nope. This is just kind of just outside the city gates to the west.
Oh, okay. As we're walking that way, I'm picking up stones. That way I have ammo for my sling.
Nice.
Okay. And kind of you guys move your tokens over to the map I've brought you over to.
Okay.
And put them like over here.
In that little white space?
No, just right here.
Right here. Okay.
How do I get?
Oh, okay, right here.
Oh, shit. What's going on here? Oh, my game just... Hold up, I gotta refresh. My thing just kind of messed up hard.
It's all right. God, how much time?
Okay, so...
So, I think... I'm sorry. Do you have to leave Conlin in about 5 minutes?
Yeah, about 5 minutes or so. Got to head out and go pick up Hestia from her dentist appointment.
So we arrive in front. I think this might be a good cliffhanger.
Yeah, you guys want me to read, like, a description of the house real quick?
Yes, please.
Go for it.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So, you guys arrive at the Thrussian Ambassador's house. The Thrussian Ambassador has a manor on the outskirts of town. It is a large 2-story house that's decorated with, like, traditional Thrussian designs. So it's kind of like, imagine, like, Nordic runes and stuff like that, because the Thrussians are kind of like, they're kind of like a Viking culture. There is an iron bar fence that surrounds the property. The building is made from quality wood, and the roof is slanted like a Viking home, with Nordic-style runes carved into the beams that line the exterior of the building. And... reveal areas. It's kind of hard to make outdoors, but the front door would be here, which we'll start this next session next week.
Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good.
All right.
Conlin puts his bottle away.
All right.
Fang reaches for the great axe. We're gonna chop down a door.